Hey, my name is Sadai. Thank you for clicking on my video. Really appreciate it. What you have clicked on is a Pokemon TCG Pocket video where I'm going to do some battles. I'm going to do these step-up battles for Secluded Springs. So, unlike my past battle recording videos, I've already built some decks. Oh, and look, it's wrong. I thought it would want a water type. I knew it was fighting, or I knew it was fire, so I was prepared. It's always grass, fire, water for these beginners, isn't it? Anyways, okay, so they want lightning. So I did create a lightning deck, but I was planning on using it against a water deck. These decks are not good. They're not well composed. They probably don't have good Pokemon distributions, but I really wanted to force myself to use some new cards. And I don't have a lot of the new cards. So most of them I only have one of. Like I only have one Ampharos, and it's the full art. So it's in here. I had one of the new Electroses, and I thought about doing double Electros, but I've used old Electros before. So I put in some of the electric specific items, electrical cord, elemental switch. I figured with Pichu and Zeraora, we might be able to generate some energy and pass it up. Actually, I probably should have Will in here because of the Ampharos. Yeah, the cat is, it's me and the cat at the apartment today. The cat is close by, wanted to be close. So, I'm not gonna put a Will in here. I'm just gonna run it and see what happens. Like, why stress about it? It's a beginner battle, right? So let's see what we can do. I built a fire deck and I built a water deck. And then I have this lightning deck. If I have to have another deck, we're gonna have to build it during the recording. Alright, so not what I wanted, but not the worst. And I think I'm going first. So this is actually okay. But it is putting Zeraora in the spotlight, and I was hoping to spotlight somebody else. Let's see what can happen. Yeah, see, I just don't... It's not the best built deck. You're gonna have to be patient with me. I was just like throwing in some new cards, and I probably put in too many different evolution lines, but I was like, if we can draw right, we're not drawing right, we might be able to get some new Pokemon, some new cards in. Unfortunately, we're spotlighting Zeraora, who I have used many a time in a Pokemon battle video. I don't know if I've ever started with Zeraora out front though. It's a beautiful card. Like, we should really just like appreciate the beauty of the card, but now I need some basic Pokemon, because if Zeraora gets knocked out here, not right now, but soon, we're gonna want that energy to go to something on the bench, and all we have are fully evolved Pokemon sitting back here. So where are my Pokeballs and where are my professors? Alright, their energy is down to 0. They have to start over. Zeraora is still sitting here at 60. I don't know if I have a Giovanni in here. I think I might have taken it out. Oh my gosh. Okay, so maybe I should put... I'll probably edit these if I have to use them again, because I'm seeing some flaws. We got a flawed deck here. I mean, can you imagine if we would just have started with Pichu and just Pichu? So I need more basics, is what this is telling us. We went too light on the basics. Part of me is saying, like, let's just pretend this never happened and start the recording again. But I've already achieved some of the missions, so I'm sure Wow, this was the worst draw. Terrible draw. So there's 3 basic Pokemon in here, 2 Pokeballs. It's really bad. I'm gonna lose. Concede. I'm gonna lose. I can't win. So I did build a really bad deck. Put 3 basic Pokemon into play. That's the other mission, obviously. Yeah, you want a water deck? I would love to build a water deck, but actually, now that I've done the electric mission, I could throw the water deck in here that I built. Water Light. Water Light is also not a well-constructed deck. But it's got a couple of Pokemon in here I've never used, and I thought would be fun. So it's got Old Primarina, it's got Corsola, it's got Remoraid and Octillery, and it's got a Feraligatr. It's got a couple of water items. It's got Misty because energy, we know, is rough for water decks. So let's try it. We might have to use the electric one again against a water deck, so let's use the water deck while we can. Going first. I got the Remoraid. Interesting. We'll see what happens. I need 3 basic Pokemon in play, so see, at least we're drawing a Pokeball. I should actually check that other deck and make sure there's Pokeballs in it, because now I don't even know. Like, what if there's no Pokeballs in there? No Misty, so I can't start energizing. He just looks so happy. There is I don't think I've seen, there is a full art Cyndaquil, I think, but I don't think I've seen it. Which is kind of unfortunate. The Squirt Bottle doesn't really help me at all, does it? We'll just attack for now. I'm allowed to lose a Pokemon. Like, I'm allowed to lose a point. I don't want to lose a point, but I'm allowed to. Fishing net, so I can get him back if need be. Okay, let's comms. Let's try to get something that's useful. Instead of Primarina. Corsola is not useful. But we can retreat into Corsola. And maybe draw some cards. There's Pop. It's not going to be able to hurt me too much unless they retreat into Vulpix, but I'm not worried. It's a beginner deck. Most of them are just going to be basic. There's a Misty. So I'm going to Misty and find a friend again, I think. I'm gonna Misty, Tote it out here. Because Primarina is there for healing mostly, not for attacking. If I can get the Feraligatr to start attacking, that would be pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, if he's got the Furret, that's a little scary, actually. But we'll just find a friend. Feraligatr. Okay, we're gonna go on a Feraligatr tear here. Which is what I wanted. I wanted to go on some tears, and there's a Primarina, but I only have a 1 rare candy, so Feraligatr just needs 3. Be pretty cool to also have the Primarina ready to go, but so what I'm doing today, I'm going to do the beginner battles, and then I'm also going to try and do the intermediate battles. And I don't know what they'll throw at me in the intermediate battles. there's usually like up to like 7 or 8, I think, decks that you have to beat. So it takes a bit. It takes a minute to get that done. But we'll try. We'll see what we can do. Don't need another Misty, actually. We're just gonna knock things out. Like, no point in beating around the bush here. We're just gonna start hitting with Feraligatr and call it a day. We got really good coin flips with our first Misty, so. Ooh, Teddy Ursa's coming out hitting pretty hard, though. I don't think I've seen that Teddy Ursa. I kind of want to use it. Oh, but I don't have enough energy. I'm so curious about this card because it's so weird. Misty's doing pretty nice. If I could heal. Actually, I'm just going to do it. Why not? Come on, Octillery. Do you think they'd give me a fletchling? Yes, they would. So we don't get to see Octillery's effect, the most complicated description of an effect I've ever read. But it got the knockout. Very cool. So the water deck was more successful than the electric deck. But I have a feeling we're going to need the electric deck again. Soon. Very, very soon. So. Hey, look. Guess what we need? We need an electric deck. Alright, let's take a look at this again. Let me just make sure I have Pokeballs in it, because that was absurd. Pokeballs and Professors, they're in here. So maybe we... Like, it was a basics issue, right? I have the 2 rare candies. Maybe we just get rid of the middle stages and we put in... Honestly, I don't know. Like, you're guaranteed basics with the draw and with Pokeballs. It was just a bad draw. Let's try it again. Let's just try it again. Let's see what happens this time. Who knows? Oh, Will. Will might be good. If Ampharos gets online, Will would be useful, but... There's just a lot of, like, nice little utility cards, like Dawn and the Electric, the Elemental Switch and stuff that would... Oh, see? Here we go. We do have a Pokeball, at least. We have the Pokeball and the rare candy. So if we evolve a 2-stage, nope, just the switch. Okay. But let's get the Pokeball going. So if we draw an Ampharos, and I know there's only one in the deck, that's the hard part, is we might be hard pressed for an Ampharos here. This is the nice thing with the Elemental Switch and with Pichu, like, energy is not a problem, which is kind of nice for the Electros, because I think it needs 3. If we drew the Ampharos, like, it's online and ready to go in 1 turn, which is awesome. But alas, that's not what we got. So let's get the Pichu out of here, and let's start attacking with Zeraora. Just like last time, but this time we have weakness on our side. So they go out in 1 hit. Except for Wooper. Is Wooper weak to electric? Because that should not be true. It is. He's immune. I hate when they do that. I don't hate it, but it does irritate me slightly when the type matchups are awful. Okay, we did get Flaffy, though. I forgot I had them in here. I forgot I had the middle stages. So it'd be kind of cool to put the Flaffy out, yeah? I think we do that. Do I have an X speed? I do, so Zeraora can keep its energy. Let's hit. I know Zeraora would actually knock it out, but I really want to show off new Pokemon. Actually, that was awful. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, this is hit for 50. I thought it was only 40. Never mind, we're fine. Flaffy is as good as Zeraora. Bet you never thought that. Now we just need the Ampharos. The 1 out of 9 chance. 11%. Ooh, so close yet so far. And this is also good. Like if Zeraora then it gets knocked out, but you have your Ampharos or Electros on the bench, you can energize them in the back too. So there's a lot of good, like little nifty tricks, I think, for this deck. But not enough Pokemon. You probably only want 1 3-stage evolution and then the utility cards. But I just didn't have enough cards. I don't have enough Ampharos. I don't have enough. There he is. He gets to have one hit. We get to see him Thunder Punch once. I would totally repel something out if I could, just to get a nice big hit on something, but I can't, so. Let's just hit what we hit and see what happens. Get a heads. See, that's where Will would come in handy. If you're gonna Thunder Punch and you have a Will, you're guaranteed not to hurt yourself, but it's alright, Ampharos pulled it out. And we actually finally drew it, so we did draw one of our 3 stages. So again, these decks are not optimized for efficiency. Like, I'm going up against a beginner deck, so I figured they could win. But it was obviously no guarantee, as I did not win my first battle. And then I would expect to see a grass deck, but I guess they just didn't have any grass beginner. So we're gonna have to build a fighting deck, I think. Because my fighting decks I've used them before. Like my fighting light deck I like it a lot, but I've used it. And I've relied on this Lycanroc a lot. So I kind of want to try a new fighting light deck. Or maybe we just keep Donphan Medicham because they haven't really been used a lot, and maybe I just find a replacement for Lycanroc. Give it a break and try to find something new for that. Even like I was thinking like Onyx Brock, even just something I haven't really used. And I'm trying to avoid EXs because they're so cheesy. Not cheesy, but like powerful. They're just so powerful. But all these fighting cards, they're just not great. I just don't really enjoy the idea. They don't do anything crazy and they take so much energy. I did get my second Hariyama. That's something I've been wanting to use. I've been wanting to use Hariyama. So let's try that. These are a bunch of basic boys, but basic fellas. So, literally I have, is this right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a lot of basics. It's bad. It's probably really bad. Let's try it. Let's run with it. Put Hariyama on here too. Hariyama. Save. It's a beginner deck. Hopefully we win. That's all I can say. Fighting Light. No more Lycanroc. Lycanroc was always like the easiest. Once you get Lycanroc online, especially if you have weakness advantage, he was clearing out these battles pretty easily. So going first again. Every time I think I've gone first. What do I got? Meditite and Medicham. That's pretty good. Especially if you're going first. That's actually really good for going first. Got a couple Professor Researches already. So we're going to be drawing our decks. We got a Pokeball. So we're going to be drawing another Pokemon. I could even hiker sometime soon. If we get a couple more basics. Let's save one. Hiker's gonna be useful here, I think. I actually didn't love Hiker. I used it in the last battle video, and it didn't. I think I probably have too many Pokemon in the deck, and every time I'd like go into sort, it was just Pokemon, and I was like, I don't really care what order I get these in. Donphan. So I think I'd rather put out the other Meditite, because honestly Medicham here is just going to kind of run through the other Pokemon. So this Chinchou is weak to fighting, but the other Chinchou is weak to grass, right? It is interesting that it's the same Pokemon and they have different weaknesses. Could you evolve it into like the water type? What's its name? Like if you wanted to, could you evolve it into the water type? Lantern? Looking for Hariyama or Medicham. Then we'll Hiker, just to see. A lot of Pokemon probably. Or that's cool to see this mini. So let's take our cape, and then let's take let's take our cape. I'm gonna do Hariyama cape. We don't care about the Phanpy, so we'll reshuffle after the Phanpy. Sure. I don't know. Just interesting to know what's coming up next, I guess. I always thought that the Pokeball took the next basic. So you could like put a Pokeball on top and then the basic under it, and it would take that basic. But it picks a random basic from your deck. You can't really game the Pokeball like I thought you could, which was not fun for me. I thought it would, that kind of hurt the Hiker's usability in my book, because so many cards shuffle the deck. Like if you play a Pokeball, it shuffles the deck. If you play a Pokecom, it shuffles the deck. Like everything's out there shuffling the deck. So unfortunately I can't retreat him, so I have to just finish this with Medicham. Didn't get to use our Hariyama, but it's alright. Medicham, never really done a battle with Medicham, so. Alright, those are the beginner decks. So now we'll go into intermediate. And like I said, now I have 4 decks built and ready to go. If I'll reuse them if they're the ones that I'm supposed to use, and then if I need a new one, like if I need a metal deck or if I need a psychic or dark, I'll build it. And I always forget to put colorless cards in my decks, but okay, so this is gonna need fire, right? So fire deck gets to shine, and honestly it's the one I'm kind of excited about. Talonflame, Typhlosion, Heatmore. All cards I've never used. I hope it's alright, and I hope it doesn't suck, and I hope it's fun. Let's go. It's like burn, Heatmore. Like if you could burn things and then you put Heatmore in and capitalize on the burn. That's the strategy with this deck. Now they're going first. So we've got Cyndaquil out front, which is not really what we wanted. I don't know what we wanted. Probably Talonflame out front. Fletchinder. So I could maybe get lucky on the next turn. Maybe. Well, I don't need to draw the Talonflame right away, but it would be kind of cool if I did. That's the other thing I could have drawn, I guess. Alright, we're gonna hit Fletchinder here. We're gonna pull out Cyndaquil. So I would love to get Typhlosion or Talonflame here because I can evolve either one of them and do lots of fun things. So it's weak to electric? Why? It's not electric though. It's not, it's neutral. Alright, that's what irritates me a little bit with these is they get a little spicy with their typing. Which is fine, I guess, but... Oh, okay, so it's a U-turn. And now it's gonna do some serious damage, isn't it? It's going to knock me out. Poop. Well, let's put you out, and then, well, what I could do is I could Sabrina it. I don't know how much energy the evolutions need, actually. Does Talonflame need 3? If it needs 3, that's kind of bad. Well, you're gonna get knocked out and come right back in. Dang it. Alright. No professors yet. Makes it hard where you can't draw cards. Trip Over's pretty strong. Darn you, Sunflora! Alright, I need Typhlosion, or else we're in a world of hurt. Rocky Helmet's not gonna save me. Not gonna save me, but I can do a little extra damage. Man, this is the deck I was most excited about, and it's failing miserably. So it guarantees the knockout, even if it flips tails. But it's not gonna flip tails, it's just out here for blood, so... Sunflora's on a rage-induced spree. Wow. Okay, need a Talonflame. Then get it. We lose. Concede! Okay, so obviously the deck is not perfect. We need to... It's just bad because I don't have another Typhlosion, and I don't have another... I actually have 2 Talonflames, don't I? Do I? I do, because I had 2 of the... What am I supposed to do? Win by turn 14. So I did have 2 Talonflames, and I did have 2 Fletchinders. I just never got my Talonflame. And then I've got 1 Cyndaquil line. Well, I guess we're gonna try it again. Like... Is there anything else I could add? Like, Repel is maybe not useful because it's evolving a lot. So maybe something to heal. I think heals is probably better. So let's get rid of our Repel. That's not the Repel. And let's look for a heal. Pokemon Center Lady? Maybe? Give us 30? Ooh, and a Pokecoms. Comms isn't the worst thing. Do I need the elemental switch? I I don't. We're gonna take that out. And we're gonna put a comms in instead. I don't think Elemental Switch is gonna help. While I'm here, Talonflame needs 1 or 2 energy, so it's actually really pretty good if you get Talonflame out early. Let's try. Let's try it again. Just gotta win by turn 14. That's the last thing we gotta do. So already 2 concedes. This is the worst I've ever done in one of these battle videos. But I really wanted to try new stuff. Like, I was just committed to that. So here I am. Man, first again. Make it regret hitting me at least. Ooh, a Zangoose. I could knock it out if I flip a heads. Cyndaquil. Oh, I should have comms. Thank God. But I don't even have a rare candy yet, so... Zangoose, and I don't know what Celebi does. Bummer. It knocks itself out, but if it evolves, it's gonna knock me out if it evolves. It's got 3 cards. If one's a Sunflora, I'm done. Okay. Where's my Professor's Research? Need my research. Need to draw cards. I want lots of cards. Alright, so we knock it out here, which is nice. Let's put some on him because of the weakness. We're drawing a little better this time, I guess. It's not weak to fire. That's so dumb to me. I hate that. It's not the only grass card that's weak to electric, but usually those are like bug types, bug flying types or something. They make those weak to electric. And usually they don't make... Yeah, I mean it is part flying, I guess, but it's grass, so it doesn't count. Alright, here's our Talonflame. Finally, something good happened for us. He hits for what, 50? And does counter attack, so we are gonna heal here. Oh, I'm gonna knock him out, never mind. That was unnecessary. I didn't realize my attack was 90. It's pretty cool. Yay, Talonflame. Ever since I saw Talonflame, I forget which set it came out in. Eevee, maybe? I've wanted to use it, or even before even Eevee, maybe he was, or this one specifically, the 2 energy 90. I was like, 2 energy 90 is, because there's a lot of cards that are like 3 energy 70 and they're really bad. So I thought 2 energy 90 was going to be pretty good. But it's a stage 2, so that makes it hard to get online, and it's hard to get it in the battle. Talonflame deck. Probably needs electric again. It wants electric, yeah. I do have this other old electric deck that I've used in the past, but I'm going to try and keep going with Ampharos here for a little bit longer. Ampharos electric. What I might end up doing is maybe modifying it so it's more of an Electros deck, and Ampharos is also just kind of there. But we'll see what we have to do. We don't have to do that yet. We got a lot of later stage evolutions here. So if we get a good basic with our Pokeball, and we have a rare candy. Ooh, we got a Pokeball and a Professor's, so we might get something here. A Reap. And Dynamo. Nah, Flaffy. They can evolve all the way. Oh. Okay. Can I keep doing my screen share? Or are you gonna yell at me? Alright, so that is a bit of a conundrum because I don't know. What does he do? 30 to one of my opponent's Pokemon. Oh, so he can pick which one he has to do. So I'm gonna cape. I'm gonna cape and Reap. And so I might run with. It just depends. We gotta see what happens with our energy and stuff here. If I had the elemental switch again, he needs 2 energy, unfortunately. He can do 30, right? So he's not gonna knock me out. What I could do is withdraw the Zeraora. I can evolve. Nope, I don't want to evolve yet. I can just do 20. And then I can rare candy next turn. Is it a waste of a rare candy? Maybe. I don't need the elemental switch, so I can just I didn't need to use the X speed. But we're gonna come out, we're gonna just start trying to swing. We're gonna just start trying to swing with Ampharos. Everything on that other side is 80 HP. 120 now, jeez. So you are scared of Flaffy, okay. There's the Dawn, so that would have helped with the energy, but I didn't need it. It's just Ampharos, just needs 2. So he's gone. It's just whether or not I hurt myself. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah. I think I need a Will. I think I need Will in this deck. Maybe more than a Dawn. Because with the elemental switch and with the X speed, maybe I don't need Dawn. I was just thinking it would be nice. It might be kind of convenient if you could pass around energy. Now I just need Dynamo and other stuff. I need a lot. Need a lot to make that work. He can't hit me, so all I can do is hit myself. Yeah. Doing 20 to me. Takes me down to 120. He still can't hit me though. Talonflame has not hit the field, but it's getting close over there. No energy though yet. Okay, Professor, that's fine. Lily and Elemental, so I could heal, but I don't want to yet. This is interesting, like if I get Dynamo out, I could pass a lot of energy around. Part of me wants to withdraw and start going in with Zeraora a little bit. But this is an Ampharos time to shine, so yeah, we didn't get our 50-50, so. Nothing back there has energy, so I can Lily on the next turn. Fletchender is not going to be fun. Actually, if it evolves into Talonflame, I think it only needs 1 energy to attack. And I don't know how hard it hits. 50. And burns, so that's 70. Oh, that's me. Okay. Hey, we healed. Nice. So, Lily keeps me alive a little longer, I believe. Run a Lily. And, yeah, let's hit it. Oop. Dang. Well, now it doesn't keep me alive. Now I die. guaranteed to burn damage once. Yeah. So we give this to the eel. Gonna let the eel do this one. Electrical cord, that would have been kind of cool to have last time, but Electro Ball. Yeah, I think Will is probably useful. Will over Dawn. I think I have enough I never got that Pichu either. So we'll switch that if I need to use electric deck again. We'll switch to, I barely won by turn 14 too. That's always the hard one. Like, time goes by so fast in these that I think I need electric. Yeah, alright, let's get Will in. I drew better that time. We got a lot luckier. I think I have a Will card. No, I got 2. Now am I gonna draw it when I need it? Probably need 2 in here. I don't need all the rare candies I have. I could probably get rid of 1 rare candy because I have the middle stages. Let's get rid of 1, I think. Because I had the middle stages for both of them last time. So let's try that and let's go for another Will. Because if I mean, Will is useless with Zeraora, Pichu, and Electros. So unfortunately, you know, it would be good with like Galvantula Ampharos or a Dedenne or any of those that also have a coin flip. They would probably pair well with Ampharos because they would also benefit from Will. Right, so like right now if I draw 2 Wills but I don't have Ampharos, I'm running Electros, they're useless. They're just taking up space in my hand. Who are we starting with? Pichu? See? Look, two Wills that happen. And I don't have any other basics to crackly toss to. They're starting with Cryogonal. Cryogonals worked at Steel, right? Yeah. Man, they're getting crafty with these decks, to tell you the truth. They're not putting all one weakness. My cat is talking to me and I want to pay some attention, so you're gonna have to entertain yourselves for a second. Alright, there's a Lily. That's not very useful right now, so we're gonna try for... I heard a lot of evolving on the other side. They are stacked up over there. What does he do? 40! He's gonna knock out my Pikachu. We need a rare candy and an Ampharos. We didn't get either. We needed a Pokeball. We needed lots of things that we did not get. I think we're gonna lose. I think this one's over. We've already done both professors, so we don't have a chance to draw all the cards we need at once. That's surprising. Not actually, because Pichu can't hurt him. All Pichu can do is... sit on the bench. So now he has his choice. He can KO any one of my 3 Pokemon. I would pick the one that has the most energy on it if I were him. Him as in the computer. This one's not easy. They have a lot of HP and they hit decently hard. I need a rare candy. Even then, I don't think I should have put it in the Pichu. Oh, Zeraora. Remember when I took a rare candy out of this deck for a will? I thought that would be a good idea. Oh, the good old days. The good old days. Those are good memories. I guess I could Giant Cape it. That'll help it survive. It'll survive one turn. Unless they bring someone else in to hit me, but I guess I could have done that a long time ago. And now I'm wishing I would have put the energy on Dynamo. You can heal with Lily later once he's Electros. But we're still clawing back from way behind here with energy and HP. How much damage does that do? It's 110. And I only do 120. I'm a bit in a tight spot here. No, I'll live. Barely live, but I live. So let's, actually I don't really need to Lily at this exact, I can't, that was dumb. Shouldn't have put that on him. Oh wait, I do 20 to myself, so I'll go down to 110 and then he knocks me out, so I do need to Lily here. Even though it's only 40. Oh, it's 40 HP. Okay. Unfortunately, I need to hit things 3 times. So this might be Zeraora coming in. Ouch. I think Zeraora comes in to clean up this guy. It's such a high retreat cost though. I think I can play around it though. Because I don't want to take the extra 20 right now. I think I win. Oh, I win this turn. Well, I mean, if he evolves. But, oh, it's turn 15. Daggone it. It was a slow start. It was a very slow start for our deck. He's weak to electric, so. What I was going to do if he put in my low tick was I was going to X-speed him out, elemental switch up, energy, and then I'd have enough damage to take out my low tick, but unfortunately we're a turn too late. Zeraora gets the final knockout, but it's not by turn 14, so what do I do? What do What I think we do is we take out a will, we put in a rare candy, and we hope that we draw better. Unfortunately, winning by turn 14 means you have to play the whole battle. Like, you can't just kind of cheese it, you know? Because the other ones where they're like, put a stage 1 into play. As soon as you put a stage 1 into play, you can concede and still achieve the mission. But apparently rare candy are important for this deck. Maybe it was just a fluke, but yeah, I'm gonna try it one more time. If we don't get it by turn 14, I'm gonna move on and I'll come back with myself sometime and do it by myself when I'm not dragging along people watching me. Going second. Interesting. Might be good, might be bad. Zero or lead. No Pokeballs, no professors. We will get to attack quickly. Well, no, we won't. She's feisty. She wants to play. Hey, we got a basic. Okay, that's one step along the journey. And then this, I don't know. Like he's charged. He'll be charged for next turn. She's not happy. No, that's probably really bad. 40? Okay, Flaffy's coming. We're getting something started on the bench, maybe? A little bit more HP to help me maybe survive a little longer. Just need the Ampharos. Rare candy, not doing anything. No, why are you so lucky? He's already got another Teddiursa back there ready to go. That's the last, that's not the stage 2 I needed. What can I do? I don't really want to bring in Flaffy. I'm gonna put Zeraora at risk, I guess, and see if he can flip another heads a third time in a row. That's only my first knockout, too. Thought it might be my second. I'm imagining more knockouts than I actually have. Alright, got lucky that time. Ampharos, Pokeball. Tynamo coming out. Potentially, might be a Pichu. It's Tynamo. I guess Pokeball up very much could summon a baby, right? Because they're still just basics. That's what they're still classified as a basic, so. You really want basics, or you really want the babies on turn 1, or not at all. And they're lucky with those coin flips. Alright, so this is going to I'm gonna have to put in Flaffy. It would have been cool to put in Tynamo and maybe Elemental switch up, but I didn't. You draw your card afterwards, right? So, you never know. Well, got it. Oops. This is not an Ampharos, unfortunately. It's a Pichu, and I'm not gonna put Pichu out right now. What's back here? What's this gonna do to me? Tentacruel, 50, Poison. Poison and Paralysis. They need Will in that deck, because they're flipping coins left, right, and center, man. Luckily, if I evolve, I can unparalyze myself, but if they paralyze me, I can't switch out. And I can't attack. Paralysis is overpowered. And poison, so you could be... That's actually really cool. You could paralyze them and they're stuck. I don't even know what that does. Now I do. These heads, man. Absolutely crazy. Crushing it with the heads. X speed, that doesn't help me though, I'm paralyzed. And I don't think I get to do the paralyzed check until the end of my turn. That's rough. That's a interesting, strong card. Because I can't attack. There's nothing I can do. Can't retreat, can't attack. Paralysis is broken. So you're a sitting duck. With this, if he flips ahead, you're a sitting duck. So with Will, Tentacruel is crazy. And again, he does it, but... Alright, am I gonna win by turn 14? Because I'm gonna knock him out right now, but if it's after turn 14, I'm gonna be a little upset. Right at turn 14. Alright, we got it. Your computer is not frozen, it's mine. My cell phone is struggling to stay connected. I really had to think about it. Alright, we won by turn 14. Thumbs up there. Ampharos, unfortunately I have one Ampharos, so I can't really build an Ampharos deck. We're making do. We're making do with what we got. I really was like, Eevee Grove, like Wisdom of Sea and Sky, I just don't have enough cards. So like, you have to go back to Eevee Grove cards for me to like build complete-ish decks. And I've used a few of those cards, but not a ton. I mean, my fighting deck, I don't think are very recent cards by any means. But I've used Donphan. I've used Donphan. I used Donphan in my last video, my last battle video, but I don't think he got like a big spotlight. And Medicham and Hariyama have never really had their time in the sun, but they are today, man. Medicham. And am I going first again? No, I'm going second this time, so that's bad. Well, I could knock it out. If I had Will, I could knock it out for guaranteed. Oop, there's Hariyama. Where's my Makuhita? There he is. We are going to just go with... I can't retreat him, right? I don't have any way to retreat him. So we're just going to hit him with Meditite, and then we put Medicham in, and then we try to power up Hariyama, and we see what happens. Dang. Bad luck. Really want to just knock him out right away. He's only doing 10, so... Oh, and there's a Phanpy. Let's evolve up. Nope. Again, phone was struggling there. Got a little bit of a hiccup on me. I guess we might as well hiker and reorder the next 3 cards, right? We get Makuhita and then hiker again. Actually, the cape is pretty good. Let's get the cape next, and then we'll hiker, sorry. High jump kick, you're gone. I'm so glad high jump kick doesn't have a negative drawback like it does in the games, where it does, I don't know, 20 recoil, or you flip a coin and it does recoil, like Thunder Punch apparently does in this game. Yes, that's what you deserve, Teddy Urza. You have caused me harm. Okay, so I kind of want to just put in... Oh, but I would need... He has a 2 retreat cost. That's crazy. Hariyama, you're so hard to get in. Once Medicham is in, it's hard. I guess I should have done it before I have... but he wasn't charged up. He hasn't evolved anything. This is our easiest intermediate battle. Hands down, easiest. Alright, Hariyama, come on. You only do 50, but it's enough. I just thought it was interesting that he pushes things out. I liked that. What did that? Like, Pidgeot could drive things off. What else pushed off? I know Arbok kept stuff in. I feel like there was something in Genetic Apex that also did that when you attacked it. It knocked them out of the... Oh, Clobopus. Didn't Graplocked? Clobopus? Graplocked. Didn't Graplocked do that? But I think he took 3 energy to do it. I did a fair amount of Graplocked fighting in these battles early on. Okay, so I do need a dark deck. Let me take a quick little gander over here, because I think I might have screenshot a dark deck. I didn't. There was a dark... Oh, that's an old deck. I'm not going to do that one. No, I thought there might have been a dark deck that I had seen someone use and wanted to use myself, but the only dark decks I have, like I've got Weavile Darkrai up there. That was old meta. And then I have a Poison deck, and I have an Ultra Beast deck, I think. Who do I build with Dark? I honestly don't know. I haven't the foggiest. Who's a good dark type nowadays? And I call them light because they don't have EXs in them. Darkness. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Darkness. The cat is still talking to me. How late is it? Oh, she probably wants her treats. Oh, you know who it is? It's Crobat. Like, Crobat's... Oh, I could do, like... Crobat... Oh, I want to do Umbreon, but he's, an EX. Who's next turn the defending Pokemon can't retreat. That's only meh. I did just get Dragalge's today. He's a Sludge Bomber, but it's that 3 energy 70. They did him real dirty. So like old Crobat and like Arceus Crobat. I've never done that. New Weavile. I don't think New Houndoom's any good. What is his effect? Discard from their hand. It's kind of cool. That's 3 energy, man. Old Umbreon? I mean, that would have been good in this most recent one because they didn't evolve. I don't know if I've ever actually done like a full-on Crocodile, to be honest. I haven't done Naganadel. Naganadel with Nihiligo. Maybe we try something poisony. Let's try that. Let's try a poisony Ultra Beastie thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then who else has a poison attack? I think Zubat does. Golbat does. They're all venomous. But I'm not going to use the Crobat. I'm not going to use the EX. I might just run Golbat and not even throw Crobat in the deck. What is Arceus Crobat? I know you could run him with Arceus to do the chip damage. So that's what we'll do. We'll put him in. Oh, that's a lot of Pokemon. So like I said, we only does 20. That's super weak, actually. 10 and 20. Could bring back Whirlipede. I've done so much Whirlipede. It's not even funny. Well, what do we do? I feel like there's other poisoners recently, and I'm not doing a good job of remembering who they were. Ekans, no. What did he poison? Yes, he did, but he's 3 energy and that's rough. Also poisons, but 3 energy. Whooper. Grafii. I've run Grafii a few times. But what I could do is try like Grafii Will, because he flips coins, right? Let's try that. Let's try Grafii Will. I don't know. It'd be kind of broken if Will lasted for all coin flips during a turn. That would be kind of crazy. I don't think he does. But like if you could guarantee the heads with Grafii and then guarantee the heads with Poipol's attack, it'd be pretty crazy. So who do we need? We need... What does Dark Pendant do? Why not? I don't think we need it, but why not? We probably need a Poison Barb. Just in case. I only have one. I should wishlist that. Guzma, like Lucamine is always like something you think about with Ultra Beast, but I don't think I actually need it in this deck. I need to get my professors and Pokeballs. So I got room for 2 more. None of these are like particularly good with poison. Maybe like a Cyrus, if they're trying to switch around with the poison. Let's do one of those. Hi. Are you having big feelings down there? That's I want my snacks. I want my treats. You owe me treats. Any good besides Darkrai? Any good? I'm gonna have to attend to her needs very shortly. Let's try this. And then I'll step away and pause the video for a second while I attend to her. It's rare that she like demands food from me, so she has big feelings right now. What is this? Oh, it's the beasts. Okay. I didn't name it Dark Light, or Poison Light, but let's see how it goes. Built it on the fly. You see how strong that Wi-Fi signal is? That's what's going really well for me right now. Going first. I like don't even want to look. It's Poipole. Okay. Two-step Poipole. Start battle. First, that's what I said. I did say that. You heard me say that, right? Give me Nihiligo. Yes. That's awesome, because I have the Poison Barb. Do I need it this turn? No. Was that maybe a misplay? Yes. Am I going back to fix it? You can't. So. So this is a psychic deck, so there's potentially a dark deck after this, and potentially a... I mean, is there a fighting deck, a dark deck, and a metal deck, and a colorless deck? Sometimes they have lots of decks, guys. Do I dare? All that guarantees is 20 damage, right? It guarantees 20. So it's like 50%, 40, as opposed to... I'm just gonna flip it. Yeah, I'm just flipping it. Hey, look at that. Didn't even need will. That's great. So now if he hits me, well, actually, he might just hit Neoligo because he doesn't want to get poisoned. His stretchy tongue can do that. Oh, now it doesn't even matter even more. Oh, Lick-a-Tongue. Oh, you're a Licky-Licky now. What do you do? 60 damage. What do I do? I'm gonna die. My little guy's gonna die. Daggone it. And Nihiligo can't poison. Wow. This was a turn of events, man. I felt good, and then I don't. Unless he hits Neoligo in the back because he doesn't want to get poisoned. But it's not like Neoligo's going to come in and KO him anyway. I think he just goes for the KO. Yeah. Because I don't have anything else to... Nihiligo will survive an attack, or live an attack. But not for long. Shroodle. I didn't really realize that Neoligo did poison. Didn't know that. So it's gonna get hit by 30, 40, 50, 60. So after it attacks, it's dying. But oh, my poor fawn. I don't know why it's struggling so much. I really needed that Naganadel. It's kind of the main attacker of this deck, I believe. He could knock off my Grafai. Nope, he didn't. So Grafai, I just need to charge it up, I guess. There's another Poipole. I don't know if this was the right call. I was just thinking keep Nihiligo alive a little bit longer. I could have willed. I should have willed this turn, actually. What does it say? The next time you flip any number of coins for the effect of an attack, ability, or trainer card after using this card on this turn, the first coin flip will definitely be heads. I don't think that means it's like for multiple cards though, so we'll just go for the attack here. Wow, got lucky. Is that a 60? Wow. Where are the Naganadels? Ooh. I'm not gonna win by turn 14 either. It's a big no-no. Let's poison. Yeah. Let's guarantee the poison. Yeah, let's guarantee the poison. Is this right? Or do I guarantee the coin flip? That's hard. It's a hard choice. A coin flip and poison knocks it out. I'm gonna just try it. Oh, it was guaranteed. I was like, well, that was a waste, but it's guaranteed. That was the result of the guarantee. I need one. Yes, okay. Turn 12. I have to win on the next turn. That's the thing with poison, you don't win fast. So I might have to come in with like a more powerful deck and just try and sweep. Wow. Wow, Naganadel, you really just were like, nope, I ain't showing my face here. There ain't nothing you can do about it. So you're kind of my strongest guaranteed attack. So you do 60? Uh-oh. I think the game is really struggling. I don't know why. It totally crashed and froze. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so what do I do? If I get the poison on it... Man, the second Nihiligo would have been really good too. So Geo does 70. If I get the poison, it's gone. So let's try. What do I do? I can't Geo and guarantee the poison, right? I get 2 coin flips though. Right? I get to flip each of these, yeah? Once during your turn, it says. Never mind. Maybe I don't get to flip twice. It's okay, we got the heads. And then if I Geo... That does say. Okay, maybe I do get to do it twice. And then if I Geo, that's 50, 70, and then it's out to poison, I think. Is this how this is gonna work? Yes, it is. Sweet. Now, did I knock enough Pokemon out with poison or with darkness type attacks? Because if they die to poison, you don't get credit for that. So, I might not have gotten all my rewards there. Give me 3, 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 give me 2. Dang it. So I didn't knock them out with poison types or darkness type moves. I'm not gonna, well, I could do that really fast because I can always concede. But I really need to take care of my cat. So that is gonna have to wait until after I check the cat. I didn't knock out 1 with a darkness type move. I needed to knock out 1 and they all died to poison. That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm just gonna go in and kill some. Actually, sorry. This is gonna run for a second, and I am going to help the cat. Give me a second. I might cut all of this if it's very boring. I got you, I swear. Darkrai start, not the best. Cat treats. Darkrai, Darkrai. She's the boss. I think we've got this in the bag. You know, sometimes you just gotta let Darkrai do Darkrai things. Like, that's all you gotta do. It's really not that hard. You know, you try to create a strategy. You just try to use a Pokemon you've never really used before, and just use Darkrai. I could have stopped this after the first knockout, but you know, I'm steamrolling, so I'm steamrolling this deck. So 1, 2, 3. So good job, Darkrai. I know that was a challenge for you, but you pulled it off, buddy. It's just that easy. Alright, I believe I saw a Donphan deck next, so I need a grass deck. And I don't think I built a grass deck. I have a grass deck I really love. I love my Leaf Snake. I love my Leaf Snake deck, but I want to maybe try something else. I don't know what other grasses have come out. I'm going to get rid of the meta here, because I'm never going to run this deck again. It's just... You know, it's powerful, people love it, people use it, it's good, I'm sure it's great, but it's not me. It's just not who I identify as. I don't identify as the meta. So we're gonna build a new deck, finally grass. Let us just look at the grass cards that I've acquired here. We do have new Blossom. Petal Dance that confuses itself for 2 energy, so that's not awful actually. Confusion just means you have to retreat to cure yourself. It's another poisoner. Oddish, this Oddish. Man, my thing is really struggling. Oddish. We have, what's this one do? Heals. So we got one that does more energy, we got one that heals, and one that poisons. I would guess that the poison one's the cutest, man. It's my favorite one. Let's run one of these and one of these, just because we can. The other one's been around forever. We only have one Blossom. Oh, just kidding. We have old Blossom. Part of me was like, well, we'll just run a Vileplume, but maybe we don't need to. Clear that. Look for other grass types. Scyther's awesome, but it's not a good card. Ledian. Don't have Jump Bluff. Do we have the new Sunflora? We do. I could do it. Like the trip Sunflora. Durant? What's Durant do? Discard the top of your opponent's deck. Interesting. So you know these, they're just not hitting hard is the problem. I don't really care for Cherim. Oh man, I just love that Leafeon deck so much. It's just my jam. We're trying new things. You know what? I've never done Serena. What are our Serena options? Serena. Triple. Is this three coins? It's a little scary. This one is reveal a random card from their hand. One of each. That's what we do. All right. So we need Bound Suite. And we need, I'm gonna do a Gloom, a single Gloom. Probably just this one. Actually, why would I do that one? No. Full art one is fine, but, sorry, I'm still editing here. I need, and then what's its name? Steamy? Modifier. We've got flip 2 coins, scary. Let's do this one. I hate that art, actually. No, we're doing the one I like better. I like looking at that one better. Okay, so we need clear. We definitely need rare candies. We definitely need our flare. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Good stuff. Clear again, and let's go. Items and tools and all that stuff. Grass ones, right? So, Erica. 1, 2, 1, 2. We're gonna throw an Erica. 1 retreat, 1 retreat, 1 retreat, 2 retreat, 1 retreat. 2 retreat, X speed. Mallow. What does Mallow do? Heal all damage from one of your... If you do, discard all energy from it. No. It's cool to actually have the card that Mallow, like, interacts with, but... I'm probably not running it. Okay. That's everybody, so... That's it for now. It's a Serena Blossom deck. Who knew? Did you know I was going to run a Serena Blossom deck at the beginning of the day? I didn't. So this Blossom art is the cutest, so it's going on the front, and then you, and then I guess if I had a full art trainer or something, I would put that on there. Just the 2. Accessories for grass, just Venusaur and Rowlet. Venusaur. 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 Oh, okay. How do I save? How do I save? How do I... Is it called grass? It is grass, right? And TCG? Grass, light. This is not a winner. This is not gonna impress anybody, but it might win us a battle. And if not, we go back to Leaf Snake. Because I like Leaf Snake so much. She's very calm now, by the way. She calmed down a lot. Am I recording? It says I am. Okay. We started with... Oh, I was really hoping it was Oddish because Bloom's right there. Look at that. I love that flare. It's one of my favorite flares. I want to start with that. I want to get the Oddish. Ooh, it's a duck. I've been wanting to use the Firo against grass decks. That doesn't do anything, buddy. That was literally a waste of a card. Alright, let's see what happens here. Did get the Oddish, which is interesting. This makes things interesting. It's the heal one, yeah? He's gonna hit for 60, which is not gentle. Leaf Cape adds 30. So I'll go to 110. Well, it'll still do over half to me. And if I evolve, I have to evolve into that guy. So I think that's the plan. 30, 40 is all I can do. So it'd be kind of cool if I could poison and... It would have been cool to start with the poison one, actually. We're gonna Leaf Cape it. We're gonna energy it. We're gonna X speed the Serena. Sorry, the Bound Suite. And maybe Pool of Blossom? Or a Rare Candy Serena? Like, there's a lot of ways this could go still. Just a little far-fetched there, causing problems. Professors. Wouldn't mind some healing, wouldn't mind an evolution. There's a Blossom. This is old Blossom, right? So not really a new card, but I've never used it. I've never used Blossom. Oh, I should have put the Oddish out. Just in case I draw another Blossom, I could evolve it right away. But it would need energy, so... Do we have the Dawn Fan? We do not. Poor guy. Just a little flailer. He just isn't... He's flailing away. Nothing to hit. Fortunately, I knock it out in one. Unfortunately for him, not for me. Fortunately for them. It's an interesting Diglett. I haven't drawn this yet, so I haven't been able to look at it yet. Oh, they evolved to the Doug Trio. He can hurt, I think. What does he do? What's his thing? I don't need another Rare Candy. Discard the top card of your deck. If that card is a fighting Pokemon, it does 60 more. Wow. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. So, he's dead, right? Yep. Okay. Unfortunately, Old Blossom won that victory for us, but it won it pretty handedly. I don't mind that. It's a card I've never used. Haven't run Blossom. So what do we think? Is there a darkness deck or a metal deck or a colorless deck next? Lots of choices. We can do a little research to find out how many decks are left. Maybe none. Oh, maybe we're done. Okay, that was it. Yeah, we got all 162 missions. So what I'm really far behind on are these, because they scare the crap out of me. Like, the living daylights are scared out of, like, just scary. So let's kind of see what we got out of that. I was at, I don't remember how many. I see it, it's actually not that much there. But we hit level 50. When's the level cap increase, I wonder? So 68 actually isn't that much, but I think I was probably in the 20s before I started recording, maybe the low 30s. And then we got shop tickets, and I don't know how much is left in my shop, actually. How many? I got one of these left. And only one of these left, I bet, yeah. So then we'll spend the rest on you. Guess we're gonna buy out the shop this month, I guess. That's kind of cool. It's been a while since I've done that. And we still got a purchase to make in the beginning of the next month. So up to 84. So it's still gonna be a minute before I get a 10 pack, unfortunately. But that was fun. So these are my battle videos. Sorry, I don't know if that came. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm very bad at this. If you enjoy my battles, there's a playlist of more battles on my channel, and there'll probably be something floating around as I speak. So if you're interested, why don't you click on one and see what else I got? And if you liked the vibes and liked hanging out, watching someone just, you know, throw things at a Pokemon, throw random cards at a Pokemon battle, consider subscribing so you don't miss the next one. I appreciate it a lot. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. See you in the next one. Bye.